Welcome back to Z Business, an exclusive show where we are ranking the B schools of this country. A survey that's been done in association with Sinovate is the first of its kind on Indian television. The results, of course, have been quite a surprise in certain categories, but well, across the board, the overall ranks IIM A number 1, IIM B number 2, IIM C at number 3. But we've been taking issues because that's what really makes an institute. Various issues. Now, of course, in this segment, we come across the critical issue of nationality and transnationality. Globe-trotting is what we call it. And of course, the rational in today's global world can lesser be emphasized. And out here, well, perhaps, I wouldn't say it's a surprise, but our number 1 is IIPM. One of the first times we don't have an IIM on number 1. Number 2, IIM Ahmedabad. Number 3, IIM Bangalore. Number 4, IIM Kolkata. And number 5 is IIM Indore. Number 6, we've got IIFT Delhi. Number 7, IIM Lucknow. Number 8, FMS Delhi. Number 9, XLRI. And number 10, IIM Kozhikode. Let's go on to number 1. And there is, of course, a reason why Professor Arindam Chowdhury is beaming. What is it that would make you number 1 in global exposure?
You know, when this globalization buzz started, and as you see rank after rank, year after year, the IIMs are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ever since the 5th and 6th came up, 5, 6, and tomorrow more will come up. They'll be there again. We thought the only way we could create the big edge and make people realize that, you know, look at us. Because we were giving excellent course. The contents was superb. The teaching was absolutely brilliant. All the good things that you could expect out of a B school. But you had to create that niche. And we concentrated on globalization. So, you know, if the IIMs have about 100 tie-ups, I can't even count the number of tie-ups that we forged over the last 5-7 years. I mean, I would say hundreds. So, be it companies across the globe where about 3,500 of our students every year are going. So every student of IIPM is going abroad, visiting best of companies. If they go to Japan, they're going to Toyota, Honda. If they're going to Germany, they're going to, Mercedes. If they're going to US, they're going to the top companies there. France, they're going to top companies. Right. Similarly, the institutions. Sure. Whenever they go, abroad, they're having classes inside the top B schools in the world. So it's IMD Lausanne, for example, where students have had classes inside their campus, and the kind of exposure that they get really makes them world fit. Yeah.
Let's go across to Kolkata. Sir, Ashish Bhattacharya of IIM Kolkata is right here with us. Professor, are you surprised by what this survey has unveiled in terms of global exposure?
I can't say that I am surprised. But at the same time, what I find is that just global exposure number 1 and then going down does not tell a great story all about. But I agree with Professor Chowdhury that once you give your students foreign exposure, it is a very, very good exposure that you are looking forward to. For example, in IIMs, we have exchange programs, and large number of students every year go outside the country, and there are foreign students who come here for 1 term. And this exposure is absolutely great. And therefore, to that extent, I agree with Professor Chowdhury that exposure is very important. So, when we talk about globalization, then it is not only the giving exposure to your students, but exchange program for the faculty where you can join hands with other faculty in the foreign university for research, and also in your classroom, not only for 1 term, for the whole 2-year program, how many foreign students you are getting in. So I think these all need to be counted when we talk about the global exposure. But I congratulate Professor Chowdhury for being number 1 in global exposure.
Right. Sanjeev, would you like to add to that and the relevance of global exposure? Do you think that the non-IIM schools like IIPM were a little more foresighted, if I could say that?
No, I'd like to congratulate Professor Chowdhury for the achievement and even for the 7th rank. I don't really know enough about exactly what happens at IIPM to really comment whether I'm surprised or not, but I'd like to congratulate him, and I think it's a great achievement.
Fantastic, great achievement, of course, for IIPM. But that's only one, as what Professor Bhattacharya was saying. That's one issue out of several. What are the other issues? Well, we'll put everybody in their place with placements in the next segment.